guys? How are we doing today? Who's here? Hello. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh man. Um I Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the background music. There we go. There we go. I knew something was fresh mark. Hello, hello. Uh what was I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Dragon Lady, hello. Um oh, right. I am exhausted. Why are you tired? I stayed up until 7 a.m. editing my newest video. I was chatting on screen. It's on screen. It's on screen. Although I need to give you guys like a little background or something. Like make your text have like a black outline or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, um, I am quite exhausted because I was working on the timeline video until 7 a.m. and then I got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And then I woke myself up because I was like, I can't just sleep all day. Weedy, hello, Josh. Welcome in. Welcome in. I forgot about Freddy. Give me 1 second. You guys are gonna have another host for like 20 seconds. Say hi to Rosie. She will be your host. There you go. Did you do a good job? Did you do a good job? Yes, Kitty. No, not today. I did not have work today. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, so, what are we doing today? What are we doing? My original plan was Minecraft, okay? Hope what's grass? I have no idea. I've never touched the stuff myself. What was I gonna say? We were originally gonna play Minecraft. I wanted to play the April Fool's update. But I kept clicking into the Minecraft launcher and it said that I needed to sign in again, even though I've signed in literally every time that I've clicked on it. And it was giving me an error. So today we're going to be playing something called Make Good Choices, which I've seen is a rage game. So hopefully that'll wake me up a little bit, you know? Why does everyone tell me to touch it? Probably, if someone's telling you to touch it, you probably don't go outside enough, Dragon Lady. Says the guy who probably should be told to go touch grass a lot more. By the way, the hair's coming in pretty nicely. Look pretty swell with a buzz cut here. Charity thing is still going. Tiltify is still up. You can scan the thing, donate. We've already hit our little personal goals. I think the main stream hit almost all of their goals. They've passed 6K now. I think they're getting up to 6.5K. They're pretty close to. So, again, every bit helps. This will be the last time this is up on my stream. It'll be open until tomorrow. Don't know the time. And if you can't scan this, there's a link down below. I said the things. Did I do the things good? I literally carried someone last night through Halter 3. I don't know what Halter 3 is. Is that a game? I watched too much Puppy Playtime. There is a lot of Puppy Playtime stuff out there. Let me see if I can wake myself up a little bit. Just a little drink of some juice. Maybe that'll help. So yeah, we're gonna play some video games. How's that sound? How's that sound? We'll go right into it. We'll go right into it. I will hit the play button. We're gonna mute that because I need to change the background music because my background music it's not doing the thing for me. YouTube keeps hitting me with the stuff. What am I looking for? This one. This one. There we go. There we go. Oh, Okay, so this is Make Good Choices. All I know is it's kind of a rage game. I figured it'd be a nice little thing to play while you're eating a sandwich for Din Din. Nice. I made burgers. I made burgers a little bit ago. That's why we're a little bit late today. Is I was making some Din Din and stuff like that. So, oh right. You guys probably want to throw things at me. Oh, that's not what I want. That I didn't want to do that one. I just wanted to undo the other sound effects. I think that's all of them. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Sweet. Majestic, hello. I'm also did-didding. Nice, nice. Why your voice isn't coming? Huh? My voice is coming. Other people are hearing me. People are watching my stream. What do you put on your burger? Today it was mayo, mustard, and hot sauce. Oh, and there was cheese. There was American white cheese because they didn't have the yellow cheese available at the time. And when will the next theory would come? There was a theory that was posted today. It's a timeline part 2. Did you watch that, Muhammad? By the way, thanks for stopping by. Made some beef stroganoff. Nice, nice. Interesting choices. What? What? All my burger toppings? Mayo, mustard, and what was the other one that I said? Mayo, mustard, hot sauce. I probably would have put more sauces, but those are like the only good burger sauces because we only have like that and ranch. So, anyway, let's start the game. Let's figure out what this game's about. This world hates me. I'm sure of it. Okay. Oh, this is a loading screen? How long is this get? Okay, okay. Is there any sound to this game? Is it going to be absolutely quiet? I haven't heard a single sound. Hello? Did the game break? What happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. Jeez, it scared the crap out of me. So it's called Make Good Choices. And the only thing that I know is things like that will just happen. I don't know where we're supposed to go or what we're supposed to do. Vandals tampered with the scooter's fuel system, turning it into a deadly time bomb that killed you. Okay. So, avoid that. Maybe this way? I don't want to find out why you're on. I think we're doing pretty good. Unauthorized modifications overloaded the streetlight and it collapsed, ended your story. Taylor, welcome to the chat. This is going to be a long game. I can already tell. No, no, no. The bike's not there anymore. I don't think I trust this. Ugh. Someone sabotaged the satellite dish's mounting and it fell just as you walked by. Okay, so there's a little bit of... Thank you, Majestic, for that. What happens if I try and go inside? Nope. I don't want to get too close to the car. I don't want to do that. If I go this way, the building will protect me. A corroded bracket holding the gas pipe broke, causing a leak that ignited an What is this game? I'm already getting a little frustrated with this. Okay, we're just gonna... No, no! No, I wasn't... How do I stop that one? How do I stop that? Allison, welcome, welcome. Hey, Terminal, glad I could make this stream as I couldn't yesterday. I will be... Oh, I think you'll be back in a little bit, so I will be AFK for a bit. No worries, Allison. Thanks for stopping by today. You will probably come in the point whenever I'm going to start screaming my head off. All right, let's see. Let's see. Can I... I forgot about that. Thank you. I'm already getting hit with enough things in this game. I don't need you throwing things at me too, Majestic. All right, what if I go this way? I wasn't even that close! This is gonna be the most frustrating thing I've done in a long time. Oh, my blood pressure is rising at the thought of continuing to play this game. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it inside of me. I hate this. I hate all of this. How do I get past this? How do I... Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We can't get too close to this because apparently that pipe will just blow up. We're gonna cross this way. Keep close to... Wait, no, hang on, because there's a satellite dish there. But I can't go this way, or else this will fall on me. Stick close to that. No, no, no! How do I get... No, hang on, hang on. We're gonna figure this out. Okay. Do I stick close to this point? Nope, that was not the solution. I will trust it. I shouldn't have trusted trash can. A hidden explosive device. Okay. Where do I... How do I even get out of this area? Because if I go this way, this hits me, or this hits me. I'm sure if I go this way... This is going to blow up. For reasons unknown, the car suddenly erupted into flames. How do I... Oh, the car's not there anymore. Okay, we'll take this as a side. Okay. I like don't know what to do. This is the farthest that I've made it. Stick close to the building and those things won't land. There's an air conditioner somewhere. There it is. There it is.
Buzz looking alien! Where? Ah!
I thought something was gonna land on my head in the game. Okay. And then... No, I can't even see that. How was I supposed to... I genuinely, if everything is spawned here, I don't know how to get past this. I don't think I can. Unless I have to go, like, all the way over here. Oh, okay. Okay, and then I can't go that way. I have to hope that this car doesn't hurt me. Hoping wasn't enough. Hoping was, in fact, not enough. Okay, hug the wall. Go this way, hug this wall. But then there's gonna be a thing. There's no shot. There's no shot. What is this game? Okay. There's still a satellite dish there. I could maybe just... Nope. Okay. So we go this way. We, I guess, check to see if the satellite dish is there. It is. How do I get past this? How did I do it before? Go around the car? No, because then you'll fall on me. I don't know what to do! Watch out for the everything. I'm trying! You scared Dragon Lady away. Why? What did you do to scare Dragon Lady away? Please. Okay, there's no satellite dish. Okay. We've made it this far. I don't trust you. You're over there. Okay. Go this way. And then I think we cross the street because there's a pipe over here. God! Boo! What are you booing? What are you booing? You just ate a lot of whipped cream? Nice. Everything spawned here. How do I get past this? Okay, no satellite dish. Here an air conditioner, so we want to go around this part, back onto the sidewalk, right? Okay, we're making it. We're doing things. Well, where do I go now? What do I do? This looks like death. That doesn't look like there's anything that way. It says I can cross, but I don't know if I should try. Am I really going to have to wait? I didn't get hit! Oh my god! Across the street now. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why? Why did it... Speed run it? I don't... What do you mean speed run it? Run it, don't look back? Okay. Fine. Thank God. Okay, so sprinting helps. Sprinting can save my life. I don't trust that pipe. I don't trust that either. Where do I go? How did I already forget about that? It was the thing that killed me last time. I think she wants to see you play Fortnite. I really don't. I'm not in the mood for some Fortnite today. Hi, Rosie. What's up? You want to come here? She's such a good girl. Add a banana sound. You want a banana? What? Like what the minions do? The banana or whatever. I get requested for so many sounds. Remember, do you have Roblox? Because you should. I do not have Roblox, and I should not. I am 25. I do not need to be playing Roblox. Baldur's Gate world record speed when? Maybe next weekend. That was something that I was considering playing today. Was Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. Just someone screaming banana. Just someone. Okay, you met someone. So we go over here. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, there's a trash can, of course. It didn't fall. Okay. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. That's death. I don't know. I don't know. We'll go this way. Then I think I want to go back over there. That seems like a safe sidewalk. Go around the AC thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. Something is making a noise, and I don't want to figure it out. Thank you, Andrew. I was trying to listen to what this... Something about an explosion? Watermelon, hello. Welcome. Thank you, Majestic. I did that last time, too. That was the farthest I made it, and I messed it up because I forgot. Satellite. Okay, what do I do if there's a satellite, then? I'm guessing I go in the middle. Guess not. Satellite? Yes. Just around you. Are you kidding me? What's the goal? I genuinely don't know. Survive is the goal, I'm assuming. And I'm not doing a very good job at it. I forgot the blue trash cans that can explode on me. Alright, alright. This way. You're good. If I get too close this way, you're gonna fall on me. I go this way. Okay, so I guess I gotta go around here. Are you kidding? Okay, the things that look like flower pots can explode. Thank you for the quack, dragon lady. Risking it. Is this just like a trial and error game? It's not even trial and error because things keep changing every time. It's just one of those rage games that I saw and I was like, oh, this looks funny. I'd play this. And I'm regretting my decisions in life. I've been doing that a lot lately. Okay. Don't go. Don't. Okay. That one was easy. And then we go this way. Around you. I think there's one of those pipes over here. So I don't want to... Maybe there's not. Okay, don't go towards anything that makes noise. That's a death sentence. Go over here onto this side. Wait for the crossing street. Okay. There's the satellite. Okay. Okay. We're slightly further than we were last time. Just run down the middle of the street. A car's gonna kill him eventually. New record? Yes. Like by like 4 steps. New record. Suck it, satellite dish. I remembered you this time. I'm afraid one of these motorcycles is gonna... Oh, is it you that's making the noise? Something around here is making a ton of noise. All right, we go again. All right, and then no balcony. That's good. Go over here. Go this way. Go this way. There's a little trash can. So what I'm assuming I have to do is something like this. Okay. No, I don't want to be under a balcony. I think I want to cross the street. Now we go this way. And then... Okay. That looks like a death sentence. I'm glad I looked up. So then we cross the street again. Oh, shoot. God! You'll be lurking. Okay, Dragon Lady. Okay, we got this. We got this. This way. Okay. And we're safe over here. And then we cross the street this way. And then... That's right. Go this way. Go on this side. Wait for it to come back. Have you tried being good at the game? I'm trying very hard. I'm trying very hard to be good at the game. Okay. Go here. Okay. Okay. Don't want to be under the balcony. Wait. No. You're gonna blow up. You're gonna blow up. You'll fall on me. You'll fall on me. What am I supposed to do here? That looks blocked off. Maybe if I hug this way. Yes. Yes. Okay. There's an air conditioner there. Hello, Neo. Hello, Endercraft. Yes, I am bald. I am bald. How do I... If I just... I just wanted to get past. I just wanted to get past. Why is it so much? Why is it... Why? Why? Why do you do this to me, game? I can't get past that way. I can't get past that way. I just have to... Okay. That worked. There's a satellite. I just had to do that. Lol, now I go home from work now. Okay, Neo, drive safely. Or get home safely, I guess. Sorry, Turbo, it's been a while. I had to make a new account. I lost my original. Yeah, I read your... read your comment from earlier. I'm sorry to hear that, Endercraft. I hope maybe you could get it back in the future. If not, that's fine too. More like don't get caught, lol. Oh. Okay. Satellite. Can't go that way. We just have to book it. Alright, that worked. I don't trust you. I don't trust you either. I don't trust you either. Oh, I definitely don't trust that. That's where it's at. It's okay. It's okay. We'll... No, because you're going to blow up. I knew that wasn't the right way. I just didn't know why. Anyways, how's streaming been? Pretty good. Pretty good, Endercraft. I mean, besides this game in particular. Okay. How'd you do it? Satellite's there. That pipe is going to be there. So I just have to... Yep. No, there's a... I heard it. I heard it last second. This is frustrating, to say the least. What do I do? What do I do about you? I just have to, I guess, hope that... Okay. I don't like that it just let me kind of walk down the middle of the street the whole way there. Something about that didn't feel right. Okay. Go this way. There was another air conditioner. Congrats on 14.2K. Yes, thank you, Endercraft. Thank you. Is it just gonna let me do this every time? Okay. It wasn't. So I still do need to keep my eyes open. And from here, don't go that way. Up the middle of the street. You're not very good at this. I'm not. I am not very good at this, okay? Okay. There's an air conditioner. There's an air conditioner. Do I have to cross the street? Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. I don't trust you. I feel like you're gonna blow up. So then maybe I go... Okay. Satellite. Satellite. A satellite hit me. This game is gonna be the death of me. Okay, we go this way. We I think go this way. And then we head across here into the middle of the street. Over to the sidewalk. Over here. Wait for the green. Speed run, speed run. Yeah, speed run, speed run. Green. Satellites up there. You are all there. So we go over here. Nice screen shake. Did something blow up? And then we... this way. And then we hug this. Oh, I probably should have died there. Speed run, speed run. Speed run, baby! Alright, thanks for stopping by, Endercraft. No. No, I was far enough away from that. Okay. Then hug this, and then go. I think I want to go back. Oh, that's not gonna work. I want to go this way then. I guess not. Hello, Hesher. What would I do if the sun fell on my head? Not exist anymore, probably. In fact, I don't think many of us would. Okay, and then we go down the middle. Who are you? Oh, they're gone. In game, of course. Oh, in game. Yeah, still probably wouldn't exist anymore. In game this time, of course. What do you mean? What do you mean? No satellite. We're good to go a little further. Are these the balconies that'll fall on me? No. That's an air conditioner that will. It was green when I started. Oh my god. Okay. This way. This way. Is the satellite there? It's not. Maybe I don't want to play this game. Maybe I don't want to play this game today. I'm awake now, though. So that's that's a plus. Okay, you're not there. I gently touched the road. I gently touched it. There's satellite? No. There's no satellite. There's... No. No. Okay. Okay. Then we go this way. Then, crazy, we go this way into the... You saved me again, stranger. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Okay. Okay. Here. Go across the street. Who is this? Why are they following me? Game lore. I don't want the balcony to crush me. Okay. I also don't want that to blow up on me. Okay, let me think for a second. If I go across here, your danger, so that's a no-go. Maybe the middle of the street, but your danger. I don't know what that is. We're going down the middle of the street. Hello, my favorite YouTube. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, we go this way. And then we go no satellite, so we go across here, over here. Then we go this way. This way's always the safe route. Then we cross back over here, go down the middle of the street. Thank you for saving me, lady. I'm gonna wait. I probably could have made that. We're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. You're still there. I was trying to get closer to the light post so that wouldn't happen. Okay. Down the middle of the road. Thank you for saving me once again. Yes, we can make that. Hug this. Go the... That's a bike. That'll blow up on me. There's no bike this way, though. Okay. Now... I still don't trust that balcony. Maybe the balcony is the answer. Maybe I go under the balcony. This point is this game to catch objects with your face. No, it is not. It is quite the opposite. It's trying to avoid catching objects with your face. We go this way. There's a satellite. Can't go that way, so... Where else was I supposed to go? Where else was I supposed to go, Gabe? There's a satellite there. That blows up. And so does the pipe. Like this. This blows up. This falls on me. That blows up. That falls on me. Okay. Okay, we're safe over here. Then... I'm not safe going that way. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go this way. There's an air conditioner there. Stay away from that. Stay away from that. Go. Hold on. Across the street. There's a pipe. I can also do this. Thank you, Toast. Thank you for that. Hello, random lady. Goodbye. Go around here. Go this way. Oh, I'm not doing that. Gotta wait for it to be green to walk. Okay. We can go this way. No problem. I can't make it through there. Can't make it through there. I think... Hi, Rosie. I think I go this way. Okay, okay, okay. I don't think I can make it through. I can't make it through there. I have to go this way then. If I'm in the middle of the street, I have to go this way. But now, I have the option to go over here. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. This is the best option. Okay. I can hug that wall if I can get past you, which is probably going to be impossible. Or I can go that way. I don't know what you are. I don't know if I should trust you. I don't know if I should trust you. 43 pipes, 57 pipes to go. Oh, God, Allison. I hope this cinder block isn't going to kill me. Or this car. I don't trust that sign. Okay. This way seems better. Unless one of these mailboxes or whatever decide to blow up. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second to assess my position. I haven't made it this far yet. What do I do? I guess I cross the street. But then I don't want to go underneath that balcony. Because balcony bad. So then we gotta go over here. I don't know what you're making noise for. But I don't much care for it. Are you one of the pipes that blows up on me?
Why, hello there, old sport.
Ethan, hello? Hello? gotta think this through. I gotta think about it. I don't want to go under there. Balcony bad, sign bad. That is a no-go zone. But maybe under there is safe. Because going through here, this could follow me. This could blow up. We're going to risk it. Staying away from you. We're not going to risk it. It's a 50-50 shot. It's a 50. Oh, if I would have made it through. We're going to go this way. No, I didn't even see you. Imagine if you fart, which smells so bad it kills your character. If they pull something like that, I'm not playing the game anymore. Can't go that way. You could follow me. You probably won't, though, because there's no car here. So I got to use no car to my advantage. Then we... This is a death sentence. I almost fell for it. Okay. Okay. Across the street. Think about it. Think about it. That's a no-go area. That's a no-go area. We go right down the middle. We go over here. Where we sprint across the street. We don't go that way. Maybe go this way. But at the very least, we go down the middle. How does that look? That looks doable. And then we hug the wall. Let me in the convenience store, please. I need its convenience. Okay, so going through there is not an option. Going this way is not an option. We go down the middle. No. No, I guess not. Guess who's back? Shady's back. It's Shady. The answer is Shady. What year do you think Elizabeth died, and what do you think caused her to die inside of Circus Baby? I think she died. Where do I have on my timeline? It's something ridiculous, but it makes sense in my brain. It's something close to FNAF 1. And I think I put FNAF 1 in 1998. I think I put Elizabeth's death in 93 because that's whatever the first take your daughter to work day was. Because in the week before, there is a page where Ralph mentions take your daughter to work day. Okay, we go this way. Don't go that way. Just go this way. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Okay, we go this way. That's the pipe. There's no satellite dish. Okay, we go through this way. Then right down the middle. Thank you for saving me again, lady. I was far enough away from that. What the heck? In the lore, does Freddy hit the stanky leg? To my knowledge, he does not. Gotta think. I don't do it a lot, so it hurts. Okay, we're good. We're good. Banana? No banana. No banana. No banana. You think she died from lack of oxygen? Right. That was a two-part thing. Hmm. Wait, can I just go this way? Oh, I can. Or I think got rid of Elizabeth. I either think it was something like, what happens in the book, the one where Freddy has a girl inside of him, Funtime Freddy. Either she like gives her a sick choice to make, or or they use the Eleanor doll in order to spring lock her. No. I hate you. I hate you so much. Leave William allowed a few kids. Wait, I'm missing some stuff. I think it was 1987 since William killed 5 kids in 1985, which I think was the year he got kicked out. He probably used or made newer versions of the Jackie and older circus models. Though not from the start. I am here watching the 4th weekly Baldinal Games. Thank you for coming by, TH. I think she died either from lack of oxygen or from blunt force trauma, although in the novels, Baby has saw blades in her face, so I wouldn't be surprised if she had some in her stomach too. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of like what I was thinking, because Funtime Freddy is like, I could do this or this or this in one of the books. I just figured it was something like that. I believe William allowed a few kids to come to Circus Baby's Pizza World, and he allowed Elizabeth in but didn't let her see Circus Baby, since I think he was gonna use the other kids to test if Circus Baby actually would kidnap kids. And I believe Elizabeth entered, and then, well, we know what happens. This would make sense as to why Cece dies before Elizabeth as well. Uh, Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. That's a lot of words, and I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep. Oh, I can go this way. And then we can not go that way. We go this way, and then we go, that blows up. We go through the middle of the street, and then we go over here, because this looks nice and safe, and that doesn't. And there might be a pipe over here. There's no pipe. And then we cross the street, and then we go over here, and then we wait for it to turn green. And then it went green, and then we go across the street, and then we go over here. Land. Okay. Okay. I either hug this or I go around this way. Let's hug it. Let me scratch. Shades YouTube, hello. Who is the strongest withered character? Probably Freddy, since he's the only one with all of his body parts still. Since I believe the mangle looking animatronic in Elizabeth's room is just a reference to FNAF 2, since FNAF 4 was gonna be the last game since FNAF 3 sucked. So that's where I would disagree, because Scott specifically said nothing in FNAF 4 was a reference, and it was there for a reason. We just didn't understand the reason at the time. I don't remember where he said that. I just know he did say that. Which leads me to believe that there is an importance to them having the toys, animatronic toys, existing. And And I also don't believe that FNAF 4 was ever supposed to be the last one. I mean, like, that just seems like, especially with the way that FNAF World was kind of advertised at the time. Because whenever it was being advertised, it was like that whole big goodbye picture, you know, with all the animatronics. And then each animatronic changed into their adventure form, their FNAF World form, one at a time. Like, it started like a month or two later. Like, it was obviously planned. It feels planned to me. Was it a good plan? I don't know. I have no idea. And then from FNAF World, we then get sister location and stuff like that. Like, it didn't feel like... It felt like it was just supposed to contain that singular story of FNAF 1 through 4. And then it was supposed to continue on to a new story that we just never got. What if Elizabeth died in Circus? Baby, kind of like how Millie does in Count the Ways. Yes, that's the book that I was thinking of, Allison. Thank you. Where she got to choose how she dies. No proof, but can you imagine? That's exactly what I was thinking, Allison. Could not remember the name of that book, though. And if we use their logic, then that means that the toy animatronics existed in 1983 because there's a toy Chica without a beak and the phone guy, too. So I think that's kind of like explained away in something called God Victim, I believe. I think it's something that T-Dreads came up with. T-Dreads and a few other people, maybe. I don't know. All I remember is it's on T-Dreads' channel because he just goes, God Victim. Anyway, what it basically says is because all those rumors and stuff were circulating in 1983 whenever the crying child died, and he's supposed to be the shatter victim, he basically spreads his agony across everything in the entire area, and then his agony kind of like manifests those things that people were rumorizing at the time, including things that he was seeing, like the fact that the plush Foxy is always damaged. That leads to the real Foxy animatronic always being damaged. The toy animatronics having those weird attributes to them, like Mangle always being taken apart and put back together because it's the one that's in Elizabeth's room. It's a very interesting theory. It's also along the lines of dream theory, in my opinion, where it kind of tries to be a one-all answer for everything, which it's not. It's better than dream theory, in my opinion. It's much better than dream theory, in my opinion. But I don't 100% know if I can say that I agree with it. I have a question. What year does FNAF 5 take place? That's sister location, right? I believe that takes place close to FNAF 1. And I think FNAF 1 takes place in 1998. So I would say it takes place... Yeah, I'd say 98. Because yeah, that's what I believe. Does that mean that technically the toy animatronics exist in 1983? And does that mean that some reverse audio that is Phone Guy's FNAF 1 lines mean FNAF 1, FNAF 2 both exist in the same time? Did I read that right? Am I having a stroke because I only got like 3 hours of sleep? Does that mean technically the toy animatronics existed in 1983? If you're talking about God Victim, that's not what it's... That I believe that's not what that theory is saying. God Victim is saying that those toys existed, but the animatronics didn't exist. Later on, the animatronics were made based off of the toys, and the same problems that those toys had, like Mangle being broken, Toy Chica missing her beak, things like that, those somehow made their way into the actual animatronics because of Shatter Victim, or in this case, God Victim, being able to manifest what he saw in his at the last few days of his life. Does that mean there's a reason for what? Oh, does that mean that there's a reason, some reason audio that is Phone Guy FNAF 1 line? I mean, I might be having a stroke right now. What? FNAF 1 and FNAF 2 both exist at the same time. I don't think so. I don't think that means that. No Twitch comments? Huh? Are Twitch not coming through right now for some reason? Hello? Oh, the last thing that I saw was from Majestic. So I think everyone's just moved over to YouTube, which is fine. Which is fine. Also, if I remember correctly, there is a FNAF 4 photo with Nightmare Freddy with, I think, lines that said the final game or something. Yeah, that he advertised it as the final chapter around that time, which, if you know how books work, that doesn't mean the story is over. That just means that that book is over, which I made a whole video on this, just basically being like, I don't remember him specifying that this was supposed to be the final game in Five Nights at Freddy's. He's just always tried to say this is the final game of this story. Like, that's how he's always phrased it, from what I remember and what I've looked up. Which leads me to believe that the first 4 games were their own contained story, and then he was going to move on, and then because we had problems, he continued looping that the future games. Golden Freddy versus Puppet, who wins? Probably Golden Freddy, because Golden Freddy has Golden Freddy stuff. Oh, I've heard God Victim. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet, but I like how creative it is. It is very creative. And T-Dreads is pretty cool. So that doesn't sway my opinion. It's just, you know. What does sway my opinion is how he pronounces his theory, though. Like, I hate all the theory names that are just like 2 words combined into one, but the way that he always just goes, God Victim, anytime he says it, beautiful, beautiful work of art. Mwah, chef's kiss. No notes. 10 out of 10. I don't believe it. To me, it sounds like trying to make up something that doesn't make sense to try and connect it all. I mean, that sounds kind of like Dream Theory, to be honest, which is kind of the same problem that I had with it. But I think I can go back this way. Let's go. And then go this way. Woohoo! Sorry. I haven't made any movements in the game because I've been trying to catch up on comments. So I thought I'd make at least 5 steps. Also, Sister Location was first mentioned in FNAF 3 call that says something like due to Sister Location incident, the Springlock incident, or something like that. Yeah. I think the exact phrasing is due to the recent Springlock failure at a nearby sister location. It's something like that. It's not specifying that sister location because that's the name of the game, but like you could kind of take context clues and be like, oh, sister location mentioned in this game. We then get a game called Sister Location, where there is in fact a Springlock suit. So, but that's why part 1 to my timeline is kind of like really crazy because it puts Sister Location, the events of Sister Location in the same year with FNAF 1, but it also puts Elizabeth's death at 93, where we believe that FNAF 1 takes place, because Elizabeth's death comes from the Springlock incident. That's where I think that FNAF 1 is happening. Like the FNAF 1 building is open at that time, so that's whenever Ralph starts recording the line saying, "Hey, stop using the Springlock suits now," because we see the Springlocks in FNAF 2. We see them in FNAF 1. Like they don't get retired in the first 2 games from what we see. It seems like they're sitting about. They exist, you know. Hey, this isn't Minecraft. This isn't. Minecraft wasn't working whenever I tried to get it up. I didn't. It doesn't say Minecraft anywhere, does it? I didn't think I typed Minecraft. There's a 1 in 100 chance that the monitor is brought up. The Let's Play poster in the West Hall corner will change to an image of Freddy. Yeah. Wasn't Narrow Raven and two other guys, Withered Circle and Drax, I think were the three. They were literally just going over FNAF 1 and FNAF 2 stuff on a stream, including that. Woohoo! The Twister peasants are gone. What? Play game. Oh, sorry. We will play game. Okay, so can't get past you because you will blow up. What are my other options? Can't go that way because you will blow up. So I forgot to look up. This is Minecraft Road Trust. We're playing Minecraft. Of course. Do you believe my really old theory? I commented on an old video that there were multiple Fredbears. I mean, I don't think that's a... That might have sounded rude for a second. I don't think it's a theory because I think it's kind of fact. There are multiple Fredbears. Because there were most likely multiple locations. We see that there's a Fredbear on the stage while somebody else is getting into a Fredbear suit, while there's also parts to Fredbear in a back room. So there are multiple Fredbears. If I remember correctly, your comment was trying to say that there are multiple haunted Fredbears, though. If I'm remembering correctly. And that I don't believe in. I do believe that there is only one Golden Freddy that just happens to have a ton of agony and stuff inside of it. Minecraft is the friends we made along the way. Hey, no spoiling the Minecraft movie. That's an exact quote. I'm kidding. You'll blow up. We go here. We go here. We go here. Go here. Can't go under there. Go here for a second. That looks safe, so we go this way. Then we cross the street. And we wait. We wait. You gotta go now? Okay, Ethan. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be here for a little bit. So if you come back... Okay, so I can squeeze my way through here. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Gotta go this way. Wait a minute. Yeah, can't go that way. And because I'm in the middle of the road, I gotta go this way. The lens flare, man. Okay, so there's no thing over here. So I can hug this wall. Who's playing? Huh. Okay. What's the play? Can't go that way. Can't go that way. I have to go down the center. Because I can't go that way because this will blow up. This might fall on me. But if I go this way... Oh, there's a pipe. So I can't go that way. So I have to go... I hate this game so much. I hate it so much. It knew I would... What? The vending machine knew it knew I was coming? What is happening? What does that even mean? Okay, there's no thing here. I can go this way. I can't go that way. I should have looked up. I had this interesting thought that the Pizzaplex was made earlier than we thought, and Mike would go down to the sister location bunker and would come back to his conveniently identical room at 6.
Why, hello there, old sport.
So you think that the Pizzaplex was built super duper early? Well, I don't think that can exist because we see that the Pizzaplex is under Fazbear Entertainment LLC, and everything prior to uh everything prior to FNAF 6 and earlier is under Fazbear Entertainment Co. I think company. Anyway, there is an actual title change, and everything that we've seen from FNAF 1 through 6 has not had LLC on it, but LLC starts showing up during AR, which shows that the Pizzaplex is under the LLC, blah blah blah. The only thing that I see a problem, so here's a problem that I'm seeing. I think Steel Wool is going to try and say that the Pizzaplex or some part of the Pizzaplex is Edwin Murray's factory. And I see a problem with it because we see it being built at the end of the Dreadbear DLC. If that is in fact Edwin Murray's factory, we shouldn't see all that construction that we see at the end of the Dreadbear DLC. The Dreadbear DLC literally has them putting like steel beams and everything up in order to create like the entire foundation of the thing. So like it would make sense if you're going to like just like remodel it slightly so that it goes from a factory to the Pizzaplex, like basically a freaking mall. But it doesn't make sense to me that they are building it. You get what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people are like, oh my god, those rooms underneath the Pizzaplex, underneath the pizza place, that like the FNAF 6 building, all of that is on top of Murray's Costume Manor. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense though. Like you have an entire factory, and then the factory gets covered in dirt, and then they put the pizza place, the FNAF 6 building, on top of that, and then that gets covered in dirt, and then they put the Pizzaplex on top of that when they already had a giant building underneath. Like, so they would have to cover an entire. You see, am I just crazy? Is this making sense? I feel like the things that I think of come up in a lot of people's videos months later. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm going a little bit crazy with some of the FNAF stuff. Psych, you're back, Ethan. Nice, welcome back. But durability as a withered animatronic, Withered Bonnie has endured wear and tear over time. His design suggests a level of durability as he continues to function despite being damaged. I mean, you could say that for most of the withereds, right? You could say that for Foxy the most, because he's always withered. He never gets repaired completely. Chica missing her arms. That is some withering there. I think the only one you couldn't really say the durability for is Freddy, because he's Freddy. He's pretty clean. I always come back. I'm here for the lore. What are the secret of the mimic ending in ruin where the claw thing attacks the mimic? The game might have just crashed. Oh my god. Oh my god, it crashed. Why did it crash? I was sitting there doing nothing. Brother. My brother in Christ. What? Huh? It didn't even give me an error or anything. It was just like, oh, I loaded too much stuff. No. No. Okay. How long are we at? We're like an hour and a half. You know what? How about we keep talking FNAF? You like the sound of that? I think we can like the sound of that. I just need to get some background music, okay? So we'll put the face cam on. We'll turn desktop audio on. And YouTube. Funky FNAF music. Start at the beginning. There we go. And then I'll quickly change what the things say. Where's my stream? Where's my stream at? Edit. Talkin FNAF. Change this to just chatting. Just give me a second, guys. Do I have my YouTube thing on a different thing? I do. Here it is. Edit. I don't know why it crashed. I was already getting fed up with the game, to be honest. I was starting to understand the logic, and then like it would just break its own logic, it felt like to me. So we're just gonna yap, because you guys want to know about FNAF stuff. By the way, did you guys watch the new timeline video I put out today? I stayed up till 7 in the morning for that. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep. I would not recommend doing that. Anyway, where did I leave off? The creeper things. I like Edwin, but I hate the mimic. I hate it because its only personality trait is being a mass poser to every person it sees. Although I guess he's cunning, but the prototype from PP did it better. The prototype from PP. Why am I drawing a blank? I enjoy the mimic.
Superstar.
Let's go. Thanks for subscribing. Shades YouTube. I like the mimic. I think it's a good. Here's the thing with the mimic. I like it as a villain, but I can see it becoming a problem if not checked. Because a lot of people are now realizing that with an animatronic that can change its shape and size no matter what, is able to watch anything and then be able to replicate it pretty much instantaneously, and it is able to make copies of itself in order to spread itself further. We now have a lot of people realizing that, oh crap, there is a possibility that everything in the franchise was just the mimic. Oops, all mimic. Which is like, I noticed that a while ago. I made it. It's my most popular theory. It's the one where why are the wizards and the regular FNAF 1 animatronics, why do they look different? I don't really believe that theory at all anymore. But like it's a problem that I saw while I was making that video too, and I think it was like my third video. It was just something that I was like, if this is kept unchecked, it will ruin the franchise. Which is why, like, in this timeline, I was trying to come up with as many solutions that weren't the mimic as humanly possible. Because relying too much on the mimic is going to kill FNAF. It's a good character. It just needs moderation, if that makes sense. Love the idea of it watching things and being able to replicate it. Like, if it watched Edwin or Henry build animatronics, it can then repair itself. If it watched William kill kids, it then becomes a child murderer, and we don't have to keep bringing back old Willie Afton every 2 to 3 years in order to have another villain. We can have something that's trying to replicate him, maybe even believe that it is him. But like, there's also the possibility where you go down the road that it just decided to spread into literally everything that Fazbear Entertainment owned and everything that we've been trying to theorize about, Spirit Kids and blah blah blah, Agony, Remnant. None of it mattered. None of it mattered because it was a rogue AI that managed to spread into literally every crevice of Fazbear Entertainment, and that's bad. that's an interesting story if that's where it started. Like, if it was, if there wasn't so much storytelling around the whole possession of kids and everything like that.
Why, hello there, old
But
sport.
we have so much more now. Like, we have entire characters that are built in, like, they're in these animatronics, and we basically know from other stories that they exist as spirits. And there's just a chance that none of it mattered. Let me stop talking about the mimic for a little bit. Let me stop doing that. Where did I leave off? The people who made Fazbear Frights are plain stupid. They just added child murder into the restaurant. Well, they didn't know it was a child murder. They just thought it was an animatronic. Heck, I probably, like, the thing is, they didn't check the inside, which that's a little bit stupid on them. But also, there's a whole, like, theory that, like, nobody checked the inside of the Springlock suit, and that's why the wall gets put up, and then William just gets stuck in there for 30 years. I don't believe it. But, hey, you know, it's like, nobody decided to check inside of this thing that is probably reeking of death, and whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Why would what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken ever wonder? No, I know what happens. I know what happens. You get cooked chicken, because that's Minecraft logic. Yay. Which would fix his character more for me. Oh, me yapping about things that I was saying. For example, Withered Bonnie could still could perform, except he wouldn't be able to move his left arm since he doesn't have one. What? Did I miss something? Did I miss something that you said, Ethan? Oh, if the Withered Fazbear animatronics were real, I am an animatronic nerd. If those Withereds were real, all of them would still perform, except they wouldn't be able to move certain parts. Bonnie has his... Oh, Bonnie doesn't have his arm. Why was it? No, I'm thinking of Chica. Chica has both of her arms. She doesn't have her hands. Mimic seems very empty to me. I don't know. Like, see, like, I like that. I like having a non-feeling villain if it's done correctly. It's just I can see that there's a possibility that is not done correctly, if that makes sense. All the Withereds would still barely function IRL. Yeah. I think somebody actually, like, turned a Halloween animatronic into a FNAF animatronic, which was really funny. I think they did that closer to Halloween this year. So all of them still work. I mean, yeah, they still work in the games too. It's just they're supposed to be not working because they took enough parts out. That's a lot of hours to sleep. No, it's not. No, it's not. Is that Pig a King? No, that's a legend. PP, Poppy Playtime. Okay. That prototype. Got it. FNAF 2, because I just subbed. Play FNAF 2. I don't know why, Shades. Your messages are not showing the first letter. I have to guess what that first letter is supposed to be. Like, all your messages have just been missing that one letter, and I do not know why. Alright. Put ChatGPT and Gemini in a room together. just have them talk to one another. I've seen videos where people do that, and then they create their own way of speaking in order to more efficiently talk to one another. It scares me. Like, this character is powerful, but it lacks character / personal depth to me. Give this robot emotional, existential, or something, please. There's actually, I think She's Always Nervous and Mamakato both kind of made a similar topic about this, where it might have just been Mamakato. I know Mamakato made one. You should definitely go check out Mommakado. Momma Kado, like an avocado. She made a video where it was saying that like the mimic is in fact haunted by David, because we've seen that animatronics don't need to be directly next to the person whenever they die through the crying child and through the puppet. So David inhabits the mimic after it dies, which is why in the books it picks up David's plush instead of the mimic's plush, because they both get a white tiger plush. So it's they're theorizing that the reason why the mimic picks up David's plush instead of his plush is because it's actually David in the mimic, and then whenever his father beats the mimic, he's beating David, which is so sad. And then there's the part of the theory where that's why I think this is going into what She's Always Nervous was saying. I think it was like a continuation of it, where She's Always Nervous said that memory, work for me. The reason it was kind of going into what I was saying, where like the mimic's AI is spreading through everything. But she made it very interesting, because if it's David who is the first thing to inhabit an animatronic, and it's inhabiting the mimic AI, and the mimic AI spreads to everything, including the FNAF 2 animatronics, the reason why the FNAF 2 animatronics don't like adults is because David got beat by his literal father. You get what I'm saying? Like, that makes it more interesting. But is that where we're going? And also just kind of that could mean that the other kids might not infect everything. I'm not sure. I don't remember the entire video. You should go watch. This is why I do very bad video theory recaps, because you need to go watch their theories, because they're very good content creators. It was all a ruse. You need to go watch them. I like now he's connected to David, but it's by itself. It's just following code. Yeah. Is something happening? Am I missing things? Oh, something's happening in my Discord. That's fine. It's fine. I'll look at that later. What was I saying? Where am I at? This is probably the people. Hey, this green rabbit suit smells like a body. We should check it out, right? Nah, it's fine. Welcome, Shadow. Welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on reading, so I'm a little slow at reading, and so I'm a little behind. Thanks for stopping by. I'm very late to your comment. Like, I almost smashed my laptop. Don't do that. I've done that before. It's not good. Chica would just move back and forth because her jaw is broken and she has no hands. No hands. She goes, Scott should have done more research on animatronics. I don't know. I mean, like, I like there not being a realism to the game. Like, putting too much realism into something is going to not make it fun. I mean, you put too much realism into FNAF and then nothing is haunted anymore, you know? We both know your brain is rotted. It is very rotted. It is 25 years of rot in here. Have you heard of the David haunting the mimic theory? I think I was just talking about that. Like I said, I'm slow at reading. Now I love that. It adds the paranormal that we lost a long time ago and to the sci-fi, and helps to balance them both together. Yeah. Was that literally what I was talking about? Am I just late to what you were talking about? You was it Cato once? It got what? What Hesher? What? Can you please play FNAF 2? I played FNAF 2. Why do I need to play FNAF 2 on stream again? Why? Is there something new in FNAF 2? Huh? Was there an update? What I need to play actually is, we'll probably do this next weekend. FNAF World. We need to play FNAF World because I have never actually beaten FNAF World. And I believe Nero Raven asked me, in order to do his over analysis thing that he just had a stream earlier today doing, he's gonna, I think he invited me to do FNAF World. I'll have to double check with him, because he was like, do you have a gaming preference? And I was like, I feel like the tonal shift with FNAF World would be really interesting to study, because you're going to be talking about FNAF 1 through 4, which are going to be like these super dark and gritty, and like you're going to basically be looking for like the exact same thing in all of these pictures. And then FNAF World happens, and then all of those, all the teasers, all the Easter eggs, they all of a sudden go happy, except for like 2 of them. The 2 that come to mind are the hanging mangle, and no, there was only one that came to mind. What was I reading? That's who it was by. Yeah, I've seen it. I love that one. It is a good one. It is a good one. Play FNAF 2 2010 mode. You mean 1020 mode? Isn't that the order that it's supposed to be? What is your favorite Withered or FNAF 2 animatronic? Okay. I love the puppet, but I always got to go with Foxy. Foxy is my boy. I love Foxy. I'm like Ralph. I'm like Ralph, and I'm like Mike. I like Foxy a lot. Foxy is goated. But the puppet is really good. Puppet is good for like that very interesting lore. Golden Freddy, Withered Golden Freddy is good because the design. Peak Golden Freddy right there. I think I thought I had a Golden Freddy Funko Pop sitting around here. Maybe I don't. Oh, no, I do have one. It's sitting, it's behind the paper plate guy. Look at this guy. Peak design right here, okay? Peak design. With the wires coming out of his head. I gotta try and show it at the angle where you're gonna be able to like see it and not just the reflection. Like, oh my god, he's gorgeous. All that withering and design. Oh my god, he's beautiful. I also just grabbed these guys because they were sitting on top of him. They're little. They're little guys. They're little. They're wee little. I like them. I like them. I think both of these were gifts, actually, which is fantastic. I love whenever my friends give me gifts, and I'm like, yes, it's going to go on the wall. It's going to go on there, so you guys can have something to look at that's not my bald head. There's a Mama Kato, and that implies she had Katos. I was a Kato once. Is that supposed to be like a kid reference? Like that you're a kid? I think Mama Kato does have a kid. I'm fairly certain that she is mentioned before. Yeah, Foxy's so goated. Same with the puppet, and yeah, Golden Freddy's like Golden Freddy's design in the first game. Like it's like just interesting because you're like, whoa, a different colored. It's like the thing that you get for a shiny Pokemon. You're like, it's a different color. Whoa. But then it goes into FNAF 2, and then he gets all withered, and then you're like, dude, like, come on, man. But like, I love Foxy. Foxy's probably my favorite animatronic overall. If you give me any game, I'm probably gonna say that he's my favorite in that game, whatever he is. I love regular Foxy. I love withered Foxy. I actually don't care for Phantom Foxy in FNAF 3, but we get into FNAF 4 again. I love the guy in the closet. Love him so much. Then we get into Sister Location. Funtime Foxy, not my favorite, because then we have Lolbit, who is another version of Foxy. Although I do love Funtime Foxy's voice lines. Funtime Foxy's voice lines in Ultimate Custom Night, peak voice lines. Oh my god. What's one of them? What's one of them off the top of my head? It's looks like you couldn't make it to my show, so I thought I'd bring it to you. Shows are on the hour every hour. Not a minute before and not a minute later. Beautiful. Oh my god, that like show stage personality. I love it. What's my favorite one that he says? There's two more that I'm thinking of. There's one where he's like talking about an encore and something about the stage was set. And those ones are really good too. Those are probably my favorite voice lines in the entire franchise. Love Funtime Foxy. Oh my god. Peak, freaking peak. You should watch FNAF VHS. I'm not gonna watch somebody else's stuff on stream, okay? We're not gonna do any sort of like... Why do you do this to me? Because I don't want to steal other people's content. You know, that's not mean. It's not me. You know, that's kind of mean in my opinion. I want to kiss that beautiful beat. He's perfect. A bear. Okay, not beat. Okay. That beautiful bear. He is perfect. He probably a little stinky, but he's perfect. I love Fredbear and Golden Freddy. They are good. They are good. They are fantastic characters. More withered Golden Freddy, in my opinion. Beautiful. You want to eat lava? I don't think that's a normal thing to say, Ethan. You might need to get that checked out. Where's my shiny Bonnie? You did get a shiny Bonnie. He turned green. And you got a second shiny, actually. He turns yellow, too. Bonnie has 3 different colors. That bothers the hell out of me. Oh, my God. I made a video talking about how Golden Freddy's hat changes color all the time. I need to make a video on why Bonnie changes color all the time. First game, people are already wondering if he's purple or blue. Second game, then we figure out, okay, he is definitely blue. But then the third game, he turns green. And then the fourth game, we find out that in the olden days, he used to be yellow. But then they made toys of him that were still green, which doesn't make sense to me. Why did they make toys that were green whenever the animatronic itself was yellow? I hate Bonnie's color so much. So much. And then the stupid I'm gonna come up with the word if I say enough. Gift shop. The gift shop in Help Wanted 2 that has the stained glass. Why is Bonnie blue on that? Okay. You hate Funtime Foxy, Allison? Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. No. You're not allowed here anymore. You are not welcome. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that is a wrong opinion to have. Just saying stuff. I know I had a reason when I originally said it, but it was a bit ago. Me, all the time. Me. What is your favorite Bonnie? Favorite Bonnie?
Superstar.
Thank you. Not even going to try and say that. That's a lot of letters. That looks like somebody just went, but I'm sure it's somebody's actual name. So I'm sorry for insulting it, but I'm not going to be able to say it. Favorite Bonnie. Favorite Bonnie. Favorite Bonnie. I mean, if we're including the Spring Traps into that, I gotta go with Spring Trap. Spring Trap is peak Bonnie right there. Because he's a spring Bonnie. He's just, you know, deteriorated over the years. But if we're going based off of the basic Blue Boy, oh, I keep forgetting about the Glam Rocks. Kind of wish we would have gotten Glamrock Bonnie in action. But out of the ones that we did get, I love Wither Bonnie. Wither Bonnie's good. Wither Foxy is my favorite Foxy. His design is improved of the OG Foxy from FNAF 1, and the way he does not give a crap about the mask. Yeah. Foxy's just like, I don't care. I don't care. Are you raiding soon? Ray is streaming raid her. I could do that. Or not. I guess not. The music has decided not to. Felix the Shark is peak. You want me to tell you why Felix the Shark is peak? That is literally FNAF jumping the shark right there. I actually don't know that story off the top of my head. I might need to give it a reread. When are you playing FNAF? Not today. Not today. We played a little bit of... I don't even remember the name of it. It crashed on me, and that's why we're talking about FNAF now. By the way, since we're still talking, we'll slap on another FNAF music to fill your big dumb idiot head to. That's not an insult. That is quite literally the name of the video. Funky FNAF gems to fill your big dumb empty head. Okay? I'm not insulting you. Okay? Not this time. Ugh. Third shiny faceless body is the third shiny. Ray's streaming raid her when you raid. I will, because I don't think anybody else is doing a charity thing today. I don't think. By the way, this is still up. This will be up till tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but this is for that whole one more night against cancer thing. If you still have anything, go drop it, because I know we just raised, I think we're approaching 6.5k. We're very we got a big donation yesterday. So this is still up. Tomorrow will be the last day. I know I put it in my timeline video, but just as a reminder, it's there. I need to chill. No, I don't need to chill. This is my stream. I do what I want, okay? If I want to yell about why Bonnie's color drives me crazy, I get to yell about
Buzz-looking alien! Where?
Why Bonnie's color drives me crazy. Is it blue or purple? Frick you, purple people. It's blue and green because, like, a molded piece of crap, and yellow is just there for the lore. So I actually saw a very interesting video on the whole Bonnie color thing. Where originally, like, just taking the color off of Bonnie, he is purple from FNAF 1. It's like one of those purple colors that's like on the verge of, you could maybe call this blue if you're if you like, it's like indigo, you know. Most people call indigo, some people call indigo blue, some people call indigo purple, but it's like that right in between stage where, like, you don't need to I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, first color, purple. But then whenever Scott realized that the first game actually did well, and then he should start making games, and he wanted to add lore to it, he then came up with the purple guy, who, guess what, needed a specific color. And because he's purple at the time, he was like, all right, we're going to change Bonnie to make sure that he is blue. That way we're not going to confuse any of the colors. It was a very interesting video. I forget who it was on, but if you, like, just look up what color is Bonnie or something, you're bound to find it. Shades, I don't know what is wrong with your messages. Like, they're all just cutting off that very first letter. And that's why nothing that you're doing is working. Like, none of your commands are working. Because you're just typing buzz. You need the exclamation mark buzz. You need exclamation mark points to check to see how many points you have. Things like that. It's all, you're always one letter off or one character off, and it's the first thing that's not coming through, and I do not know why. Maybe if you want to check your points, try doing space exclamation mark points, and then it'll get rid of that space at the beginning. Try that. Okay. While I'm reading through here. Anyway, no way about Funtime Foxy. He's dinky compared to the original Foxy and Nightmare Foxy. He's not dinky, okay? He's a showman. I love Showman Foxy. He loves taking center stage. even though he has a side stage, okay? The side stage character loves being in the spotlight. Oh my god. Imagine the Monty storyline that we like, the whole Monty joining the main band thing, but it was Foxy. Like, Foxy kills Bonnie in order to join the main band because he's such a showman that he just wants the spotlight that badly. Oh my god. Except I don't believe that Monty killed Bonnie. Like, that's where a lot of people's heads are. I just think that would be a really interesting... Oh, they need to do that. They need to do that. Bald and null. I am buzz cut now, okay? It's not bald, okay? We're no longer bald. I think he's maybe supposed to be blue, and Scott likes to troll us by using purple or something. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty much just that first game where purple was a problem. And, like, some of the merch. The merch is also a problem. But, like, in every game after 1, he's been blue. Except for the times that he's green or the times that he's yellow. But that's different characters. That's Springtrap and that's Spring Bonnie. So, like, they're supposed to be different. But, like, the blue Bonnie that we know, the Rockstar Bonnie, the Glam Rock Bonnie, all blue. All blue. Very blue. They're bluer than Shadow's name, actually. They're about as blue as Shadow's name, actually. That's a pretty good blue to use as a reference. Chicken Jackie, bye Baldy. You heading out, Toasty? Okay. It's working for him. What's working for him? What is your favorite Bonnie? I didn't know if I heard you. It's probably Withered Bonnie, I'd say. I do enjoy me some Withered Bonnie. That's a pretty good design for Bonnie. Unless we're, like I said, unless we're adding all the variants of Bonnie, like Spring Bonnie, Spring Trap, Shadow Bonnie. That's a good one. Yeah. Specifically, the Shadow Bonnie that is in that minigame where he's like the pixely thing that swaps through the other minigames. That is a very good Bonnie. I like that Bonnie a lot. I like that Bonnie a lot. I love Monty. I love reptiles. Never insult Monty by bringing up Funtime Foxy again. Listen, I like Monty too, and I think a lot of people are trying to pin the blame of Bonnie's death on him, but, like, you can't tell me that Monty is better than Funtime Foxy. No. We're ending this. We're ending this discussion right now. Right now. Funtime Foxy voice lines. It's like a minute long. Shut up, Progressive. I don't need ba 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 ba. You're not gonna see anything anyway. I'm just.
You couldn't make it to my show, so I brought the show to you.
Yeah.
Show times are on the hour. Not a moment before and not a moment later.
That's a good one. I like
It's
his.
time to take your final bow.
I like that. That's a good line.
Sorry, but there was
Never
enough
enough
room on
room
this
for the
stage
stage
for
for the both of us.
A performance was demanded of me, and now
And
I have delivered. Encore!
This is why I like Funtime. Oh, not loud warning. Not loud noise warning. We're not doing that. Anyway, that's why I like Funtime Foxy. They gave him voice lines in Ultimate Custom Night. That's the only reason. Like, in Sister Location, he's lame. He's just fun. He's just a pink version of Foxy that jump scares you in that one room. He's pretty lame. Lolbit is the better one in Sister Location, but you bring in Ultimate Custom Night with all those voice lines. Funtime Foxy is peak, especially his what you do in the game with him, where it's like, okay, this is the time that my performance is going to be. You need to be looking at me at this exact time. That's a cool design. I like Funtime Foxy in Ultimate Custom Night. He's peak in Ultimate Custom Night. Plated steel. Ender pearl. I feel like William in the mini games is the best William, to be honest. You mean the purple guy when he's purple guy? I absolutely can. Funtime Foxy lines sound like Alistair from Hazbin Hotel, and his voice is ear piercing. No. Okay, I mean, yes, he does sound like Alistair, but like he did it before Alistair was cool. Okay. Check out the Withered Bonnie voice lines. Are Withered Bonnie Withered I need a space in that. Not Withered Circle. Although he's cool, I guess. This one's 30. Oh, this one's animated. I don't need the animation. You're not watching it. You'll get the 30-second version.
Might as well face the facts. You were always destined to fail.
I like the little voice thingy that they do with Bonnie. I feel like it would be a little bit harder for me to understand if I wasn't reading what he's saying, but I like it. I do like this. I like Withered Bonnie.
You blinked. What is this new prison? Is it me trapped or is it you? Perhaps it is us both.
Did you understand that one? I'm reading it and I still didn't hear what he said on that one. It said, what is this new prison? Is it me trapped or is it you? Perhaps it's us both. Hard line. Hard to hear, though.
I may be missing my face, but even I could see his tongue.
Anyway. He's an animatronic that jump scares you in a room. Lame Foxy. Yeah, it's a lame Foxy. It's a pretty lame Foxy. He literally, you walk it in Help Wanted, though. That is a terrifying minigame. Walking through that dark room and having Foxy just show. I've had him here before whenever I took the picture in order to figure out where he was. He was here. I jumped back because I was terrified of him being right here. It was horrifying. Like, oh my God. I think it's on my channel. I think I recorded it. I might have to go back and play Help Wanted again because that's, words. Words are not wording. Love when that happens. I'm so good at content creation. This is why I make videos. What was I saying? How did I completely just break my brain? Nothing is in here now. Can we all agree that PJ Haywood's voice for Mike Sass William is the best, though? Yes. Yeah, he's the one in Sister Location, right? That is a very good one. That's a very good. Pretty sure all animatronics jump scare you in some room. Fake. Damn it, he got me. Damn L. With body. What is this new prison? Is it me? Is it for me? Or yeah. That's the line that happened. Okay, but listen to Toy Bonnie from AR. Prepare to cry in despair. Oh my God, you're gonna make me go through every voice line, aren't you? This was a mistake. I wanted to prove a point that my favorite character is better than yours, and now I have to listen to every character in the entire FNAF franchise. This was a mistake. I'm never trying to prove myself right ever again. I'll just be like, okay, you're fine. That's fine. I did because I like Withered Bonnie. He's my favorite character in FNAF, and he's your friend. FNAF 1 through 5 is scary. They are scary. They are. 4 is terrifying just because they made the sound cues like so quiet. So you have to really listen. And then whenever you get it wrong, you get punished. You get punished with a loud jump scare. I've hit the 2-hour mark. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Bye, Bald. No, bye, Dragon Lady. We will probably be ending here in a little bit, but I like yapping some, so we'll probably yap for just a little bit longer. I was quoting the line when you asked. Yes, yeah, I figured that's what you were doing, and I'm just slow at reading. Um, you memorized it by the syllable sounds. Andrew in Spring Bonnie. Is that a new theory that I need to look up? Is that a new theory, Chub, that I need to look up? Listen, I'm all for Andrew being in the games, okay? Like, you're not going to get, like, I know a lot of people are going to probably get upset by the whole Andrew being in the games thing. I'm all for it. I've found 6 kids in Return to the Pit. Andrew is definitely that 6th kid. Maybe not, but like, so here's another crazy thing that I was thinking of. I put this in Raven's channel while they were doing their overanalyzing thing. That like there's a possibility that the retcon was that Golden Freddy was supposed to die in 87 because in FNAF 1, you put 1987, you get a Golden Freddy jump scare. In FNAF 2, he doesn't show up until night 4. Now, Withered Circle did then yell at me. He was like, "You're wrong because the code is just broken and he's supposed to show up earlier in the week, but he doesn't." I don't know how true that is. I'll take his word for it and say that I'm wrong. But like, I thought it was an interesting idea because then if you take who I'm assuming is Cassidy and kill her in 87, or maybe it could be Andrew that dies in 87. But like my initial thought was Cassidy gets taken and put into Golden Freddy in 87. Who is the 5th kid in 85? And my brain was like, well, that's Andrew then. You know, you get the main 4, you get Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, done. You get Charlie outside of the building, who for some reason is not involved with the MCI, probably because she didn't go missing. She was just hiding outside, you know, next to the puppet. That leaves Andrew being the 5th kid there, which then just kind of complicates things in the book since there's 6 kids in the books, but that could just be Scott trying to be like, there's 6 kids now. But that also, if it's the retcon is just saying that Cassidy dies in FNAF 2 rather than in 85. And the retcon just basically puts her back with the rest of the MCI, making it 6 kids, and the 6th kid is just never reported for whatever reason. Done. Theory over. But like I said, Withered Circle was like, hey, you're an idiot because you don't know how the game is coded. And I'm like, I didn't look at the game code. I just know that he only shows up on night 4 and beyond. And that's also the night that phone guy is like, hey, listen, there was a problem that happened earlier today, so you might want to be on high alert, which made me think, oh, the incident is something that happens to do with Golden Freddy. And Golden Freddy dies in 87, which means that the 1987 thing in FNAF 1 is referring to somebody dying in Golden Freddy at that. Brain was braining, okay? And then, yeah. Anyway. I think the puppet is the strongest character since she granted life to the missing children. So that's the thing that people... You want me to, you're screaming at me to listen to Toy Bonnie. You said AR? Doesn't AR have like 50 lines? Oh, this is only 2 minutes. We'll click into it, but I want to say something. All right, I want to try and catch up on chat first. That's your theory. What's your theory? It's down there. I'll get to it. Oh, right. I was talking about what Shade said. Shade said Puppet is stronger because she granted life to the missing children, which a lot of people are trying to figure out right now. And I don't think she's granting life to them. What I think is happening is, and I think this is kind of like agreed upon by a lot of theorists. Not everyone, okay, not everyone, but I hear it happening with some of the people that I talk to, or at least that I sit in their live chats for ungodly hours. The puppet isn't giving them life. The puppet is basically showing the spirits who are just mindlessly wandering around, that their bodies are in the animatronics, which then leads to them being like, oh crap, I'm dead, and then fully possessing the animatronics. So it's giving life in the sense that all she really did was lead the spirits back to their bodies, because in the books we know that if you don't find your body, then you can't move on, or you can't really possess things, you know? Like finding your body is a very big key part of the FNAF in the books, and they're called the missing children for a reason. Um, I'll listen to Toy Bonnie. Let me catch up a little. From Toy Chica's high school years, the puppet entry. I'll burn his house down, and he will run into my arms. William Bird Andrew and Spring Bonnie conducted his agony. That's why we didn't see Andrew until after the FNAF 6 fire successfully burned William. That freed Andrew, hence we hadn't seen him. Oh. So that means that Andrew possessed Spring. Is that what you're getting at? Mediocre melodies reflect the Faz Fright stories and burn imagery, and William and withered. Oh my God, why am I having such a hard time? I'm gonna need to go to bed after this. Withered Bonnie asking if both their prison and calling it new implies one was previously in prison to the other. Oh. Uh, what are your thoughts on the conspiracy that Golden Freddy didn't really die? I haven't heard this conspiracy, but I'm going to just say that it's... Oh, wait. I see who sent that now. Never mind. I realize that you're messing with me. Do you mean survived the FNAF 6 fire? Huh? I'm okay with Andrew as long as we have dead kids in the series. Wow, Allison's really like, dang, I need these kids dead. That's interesting theory. I do think that's very interesting. Yeah, that's how Afton survived being spring locked. Andrew's agony healed. Ah, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Because a lot of people, I think, it currently believe that it's Afton's agony basically uh, what's the word? What repossesses himself after he gets spring locked, which always felt weird to me. Um, that could work. Just realized, I wonder why does the animatronics harm the guard in FNAF 2 if they have a criminal database inside of them? Because the criminal database isn't the only thing inside of them. It's also possession. Big Brian time. Big Brian. Toy Bonnie.
This is my chance to shine and your chance to...
Why did you have me listen to Toy Bonnie? I hate his voice already. What is it?
Fade away. I've been waiting so long for this chance, and now it's finally here. Clear the stage, for the star of our show is now here. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is now mine. What do we have here? Someone hiding from me?
I don't like his voice.
Why ever is this creature hiding from little old me? This game of cat and person is delicious. There you are. I can see you.
I can see you too.
Did you actually think you could hide from me?
What is this reminding
Closer.
me of?
Closer now. Just a little closer.
Something about his voice is reminding me of
Aren't I
like an
just
old
the
cartoon or something.
shiniest? 6, 7, 5, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Those are the numbers that baby says, aren't they?
Did you know I used to be a real rock star?
No, you didn't.
It's not my fault I'm so much more famous than you. My star is rising and yours, sadly, is fizzling out. Don't worry, this next part won't hurt a bit. This next part is totally going to hurt.
Okay,
now
that's fair.
I'm a superstar. Now I'm a superstar. No kidding. You thought you could survive me? No kidding. You thought you could survive me?
Okay, is this just gonna be sound effects now? Yep, glitching and yelling. So we're not listening to the rest of that. We need paranormal activity. I loved when that was the base of FNAF. So if the kids have kids must unalive, then so be it. So some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Stop. Oh, I did steal your tape. I'm sorry. Agony never heals on the initial instance. Otherwise, CC would have been healed from the bite. Something has to have agony prior. Could also explain why William feels so invincible while wearing the suit. Do you think... Now, hang on. No. Hang on. Theory, I think you're onto something. I forget who said it, but somebody was talking about... somebody was talking about the FNAF movie in particular, where at the end of the FNAF movie, when William goes, "I always come back," he says the line, everyone goes crazy. It's a great moment on the first watch. But then whenever you realize what he's saying, he's not saying it in like "I'll be back, I always come back." It's just "I always come back," as if he knows he's gonna come back, which means he's planned for this. Is a backup like, obviously he wants to be human, like that's the best plan for him. Backup plan: die in the suit, become immortal, become Springtrap, which means he had it planned at the end of that movie that he could survive that, which means you might be onto something. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be Andrew, especially in the movie, but oh, the face thingy. The face thingy in the movie. Duh. He's been extracting Remnant. He knows what he's doing in the movie. Oh, Big Brian, he's been putting it into his suit. Okay, so maybe it's not going to be Andrew in the book in the movie, but like still, he had it planned. He knew what he was doing the entire time. Oh my god. Big Brian. Was it that debunked in FNAF 5? No, it was debunked in FNAF 72 actually. Or in space. FNAF in space. What's the number in FNAF in space? It's like, or isn't it just FNAF 87 or something in space? 57. That's it. Okay, 57. I knew it had a 7 in it. Lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Yeah, it's tasty as hell. Yes, the scoop is a remnant injector. That's the thing in Sister Location. Yes. Oh, it was me. I was talking about it. Oh, okay, I see. You might want to write down some of Theory's stuff for notes. Maybe, unless Theory wants. I'm sure Theory wants to make his own video, unless he's already made one. Listen, I don't like stealing people's other people's ideas, okay? But you know, I can always do another movie prediction. And try and throw credit where credit is due. I do want to talk about the book, though, in the next video. By the way, guys, you want a sneak peek at what the next video is? There's 2 Gregorys. There's 2 Gregorys in the book. Yeah. I'll have to reread it just to double check that I like read it for like the 5th time in a row, just to double check. But there's a point in the book where you're hiding from Freddy after you. Let me. Spoiler alert, I guess. If you haven't read Return to the Pit, or nope, Escape the Pizzaplex, and you want to read it, there's a point where you are hiding from Freddy after he has killed Gregory. Killed, okay? Because there's many routes where you hit this point of like a similar point where you watch Freddy kill Gregory. Kill. Because in all the other routes, it is said that like every route basically leads to you finding out that this was all prank and Gregory was safe inside of Freddy. There is one route in particular where afterwards, Dr. Robotnik, okay. You don't get the theory that, no, I'm kidding. There is a path in particular where you are looking at Freddy. Freddy is circling Gregory's limp body on the ground. And the only reason the only reason that he discovers you is because Roxy accidentally like knocks your backpack off, so you have to quickly scoop your backpack up and all the things that fell out of it. And then you look back at Freddy and he's looking at you, which I don't think is enough time to get Gregory's limp body off the ground and inside of Freddy in order for him to then start looking at you and basically start sprinting at you. And that path, there's an option where you could have Roxy fight Freddy. So once again, you're not taking your eyes off of Freddy during that fight. In the other option, you have to run towards the green room or something. So there's a possibility that Freddy can turn around, grab Gregory, put him into his chest, and then run at you. And then that would make sense that it was all fake, okay? Because then you're not watching Freddy the whole time. You're watching Freddy and Roxy have a fight, and then all of a sudden, Gregory comes out after the fight is over and is like, Roxy, that wasn't part of the plan. And then you get so upset after you realize that watching Gregory die was a prank that you just storm off. You don't check the scene afterwards. It makes me think that there's a second Gregory. That Gregory 1, the one that died, is like the original, and then there's a second one inside of Freddy that's the clone or something. I don't know. That's basically what the next video is gonna be. That's it. That's it. But with hopefully more evidence and less tangents. Got it? Yes, the mask is a gas-filled experiment meant to maximize emotional energy by drowning out the senses. You're losing me. I know it's probably in those CIA documents that you keep dropping in the Discord, but I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked through the CIA documents. I've went through what you've said, but my brain cannot handle some of the big words that you're saying, and I have not looked through the actual CIA documents themselves. That's why there's a speaker in the ear, red covers on the eyes, blades above the eyes, and on the mouth. I know that people love making William sympathetic, but he's actually very unsympathetic and constantly abusing his kid. Stabbed Vanessa in the movie. That's another theory that I was thinking of. So Vanessa gets stabbed by William, right? She survives. And we know Vanessa eventually becomes Vandy in the games. And in my board, the video that I just put out has the after amalgamation from the books stab Vanessa or like hurt Vanessa and Mr. Burroughs in some way in order to infect them with his agony, which makes me think that that's what we're seeing in the movie. We're going to see Vanessa still contemplate William, even though he's not there. Like, she's going to be on this, like, should I, shouldn't I? And probably by the end of the movie, she's going to turn to William's side, even though he hasn't been there for most of the movie. because there's something inside, like a agony thing inside of her, leading her to become Vanny. You already have a video on it? Okay. I'll share it into your Discord. Thank you, Theory. I think Scott's trying to tell us that William is not a good person, period, through all the media. I I don't think many people are trying to say that he's a good person, but a lot of people like to have a reason as to think about it this way. I like to put it this way. The most unsympathetic character that I can think of is Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. Literally a genocidal maniac. But he has motivations for what he's trying to do. He's heard the legend of the Super Saiyan. He doesn't want the Super Saiyan to try and kill him. So he then literally destroys the entire planet that has the Saiyans on it. That's not sympathetic. That's just giving him a good motivation, which is similar to what I think is happening where you say that, or people say that Kleinchild died for that's my own. He could still be a maniac who wants to kill kids, but the thing that pushes him over the edge to actually do it is his own kid dying, because then he's like, fuck it, that was mine, and then you took it from me. I'm gonna take everything from you. Okay, this is this is the transaction that we just went through. Okay. William discovered Remnant when he was killing the 5 kids. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Chica confirmed it in her autobiography. Well, no way. Chica has an autobiography? Oh, hell yes. William discovered Remnant working with Talbot and Taggart decades in the past. That's similar to what I'm thinking, Theory. Like, I didn't think that he worked with them, because I think the biggest problem with my timeline is I was trying to get the correct age for William in order for him to be similar to Game Theory's timeline, where like he was motivated by things close to the Great Depression, but not have him be like 100 years old by the time of like FNAF 1. Because I think he survives all the way up to like FNAF 1. So I just needed him to be a little bit, be born a little bit after the Depression, which I guess there is some spot that he could probably work with him, but I was thinking more of they work together, Taggart and Talbot, and then somehow William found their research and was like, I like where these guys are going with this, you know. I'm not saying that he can't work with them, obviously. I don't know what this is. My hairline is pretty good, except for this one spot, and it bothers me. It's just this spot. No idea. It's just a little indent in my head. So weird. Back to reading. If we see Garrett in her flashbacks, I'm calling my theory confirmed regardless of my headcanon. I mean, I do that all the time. I do it. I did that whenever, what was the theory? I said that Helpy, Music Man, and like 3 other really important animatronics were made by Edwin, in the games. And then after that, that's whenever the Secret of the Mimic trailer came out, and they showed the Music Emporium Man. Do we have a name for that one? The new Music Man that we're getting in the game, the new Helper, and I think that I think there was one more. There was one more that was in that trailer that I was like, I called it. Which is like, I didn't call it. The game's probably going to come out, and then it's going to be like, we lent this over to Edwin Murray, and we want our stuff back, including the thing that he was working on that was apparently supposed to be for us, but we're not going to tell you that it actually wasn't made for us, blah, 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 whatever. But yeah, I do that. I do that. I like being like, I was right. I think we all do that. I mean, Nara Raven literally just did it whenever Scott came into his chat and was like 15. And he was like, 15 theory, let's go. Streamer is behind on his lore. I am. I haven't read Chica's autobiography. I'm sorry. The dent is where from where the implant is. Oh yeah, from the Vanny mask that I'm putting on. They drilled it right in here. Good. I'll go get that guillotine paper slicer right off. New Music Man is Edwin Jr. I call the New Music Man Top Hat. That's a what? That's a good one. I thought like there was a name that either someone found out about already, or it was just like referring to that kind of like emporium or classical type of music, and it like just sounded really good, and I was like, I want to call him that. I don't care if that's not his name. That's his name to me. Excuse me. It's crazy how the CIFLs that have the abilities of the MCI has their highest level of energy at focus 15. Did I have a stroke reading that? I might have. What are we at? We're at 2:30. All right, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. We're gonna try and raid. All right, we're gonna do the raids. No cheap views. Get out of here. Ban living rooms. Not even no. Ban them. Anyway, do I have people over on the Twitch side to raid? How do I tell? Oh, there we go. Okay, the number's up there. So yeah, we'll do the /raid. Plays. Is she still going? She is still going. Okay. So we're gonna send you guys off. Boom. Raid has been created. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it, and then you YouTube people are just gonna have to act like that you are gonna go. Just be super enthusiastic, like, wow, man, this seems like such a good idea. Wow. All right, there you go. Because we have to do unofficial raids over on the YouTube side of things, because apparently YouTube doesn't want to do raids, but they're not over on YouTube. It's on Twitch, okay? Blah, blah, blah. I make FNAF. Oh, yeah. Theory does stuff. Go check out Theory Chum as well, okay? Theory makes theories and FNAF raps, okay? Anyway, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna probably go to bed. Honestly, I'm tired. So yeah, it was nice getting to talk to you guys again, and we'll see you guys next time. Oh wait, hang on. The Twitch people have to stay a little bit longer. But YouTube, I'll see you guys next time. If you haven't watched my video, go watch it. If you haven't checked out Theory Chum, go watch it. Go watch him. Click the link to the thing.